What's happening, guys? Jet Tila.
And Ali Tila.
And we are here to make a menu for the movie The Menu. Yeah, that's right. We just got our Blu-ray.
So good.
Really great.
So good.
Sum it up in 3 words, Ali. 3-word review. Oh, I put her on the spot. I'll go first. Dark, smart, food. All right, that's not too bad. Do you have it? You have one?
Hysterical.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, food satire.
Oh yeah, I like that. Here we go. So today we are making a venison and beef cheeseburger a la the Tila style. Ali, what are you putting on top of that?
Well, we're gonna do an onion jam, which is the best part of the burger, in my opinion.
That's right.
Not just because I'm making it, because it actually is that good.
Yeah. And those of you that are married, just smile and nod. That's what husbands do. All right.
I'm gonna sweat these onions like I sweat you.
Truth. So venison burger, onion jam, and then we'll show you kind of tips and tricks on how Tila's make a burger. Let's get into it, Ali.
Let's do it. All right. So we have our pan on high heat.
There
we're gonna throw in a little oil.
This can be olive oil or this can be canola oil.
Yeah, any kind of neutral oil.
Yeah.
High temperature.
So onion jam. For me, I think onions can be a little too intense raw, and I think kind of griddled onions are kind of sweet. You don't really taste them, but onion jam, because it's gourmet, like Chef Slowick is. I think this is a higher end version, and we're gonna be adding balsamic vinegar and some spices to really kind of bring out a lot of flavors and make this burger very gourmet. All right, so the menu, it's a Mark Mylod film. Hey, help me out here, guys. Is it Rafe Fiennes? I've heard it every single.
Fiennes.
I don't think so. I'm gonna let you guys correct us, but I think if you're English, it's Rafe Fiennes.
You're fancy.
I know, exactly. So, you know, I've heard this movie described as a master chef meets his match. Ooh. Did you buy that, Ali?
I totally agree with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excellent. So another tip that the Tilas can give you is while your onions are cooking, you can always help them break down a little bit by adding a little bit of salt. That'll help them cook down a little faster, bring the moisture out of them as well. And you don't need to be delicate. When you're kind of cooking down onions, usually they say, oh, please, low heat, don't mess with it. Our version makes it very practical, but still bougie. Okay, Ali, so you're gonna be cooking that down.
Right, we're cooking them until they're golden brown, and then we're gonna add in some herbs and some sugar.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna talk through our meat and buns situation, by the way. So, a few burger tips from Team Tila. I love venison, but these are 50% venison, 50% beef. Beyond that, we think it's important, if you can control this, to have a good amount of fat in the burger. 80-20 is my dream. Next, if you can control the grind, large die, when they grind the meat and push it through the dies, large die, single or double grind. You don't want super mealy burgers, because we're trying to make burgers. We're not trying to make meatloaf. Okay?
Yeah, I'd say 80-20, because if you're gonna go down in flames.
Next, we also firmly believe third pound burger. That restaurant, fast food restaurant, has tricked all of us into believing quarter pounders are big burgers. They are not. Those are baby burgers. And half pound, I think, gets a little too steaky, meaning it's hard to cook through, because I think a good burger should be medium.
Yeah, I
so
agree with
third
that.
pound is the magic. Don't mess with it too much. So as you can see, we just formed them on a scale in the third pound, and once Ali's done with the onion jam, we're gonna get into the burger part.
They're getting there. They're turning golden. Get a nice caramelization on there.
Yep.
Love it.
And we've coined the term GBD, guys.
Oh yeah.
What is it, Ali?
Golden brown, delicious.
Golden brown and delicioso. Let's talk about some of our other kind of burger deal. I'm brioche. We like brioche. We also like just like store-bought white bread bun, because I think it reminds you of that backyard bun.
Yeah, I'm brioche all day.
Are you?
I went to pastry school, so I'm a baker, and brioche is it's buttery.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
You can't, there's nothing better in my opinion.
But we are gonna cook the buns first.
Although, a really good milk bread is really great for a bun too.
Oh, you fancy. You so fancy. I like that. And next, American cheese is the only cheese for a burger. We all agree?
Yeah.
Chef Tad is sitting right off camera here. And,
I don't know what's in it, but it's delicious.
Is it cheese? You bet it is on a burger.
Is it?
Tad, is it cheese?
Yeah.
Tad says it's cheese. If Tad says it's cheese, it's cheese.
Your volume went up by an octave. Tomatoes, pickles. I'm gonna go arugula because I like the taste of that kind of peppery arugula. It's a little controversial. Tad is nodding with disapproval. That's like but I'm gonna go for it. You can do whatever you want. All right, Allie, you're good. What's your next step here?
So we're gonna put a little bit of thyme and a little bit of rosemary.
Okay.
Just about like a half a teaspoon.
And that's up to you, team. But we like a little bit of herbs. Can I help you there?
I do too.
All right. So a little thyme, little rosemary. Okay.
And then we're gonna add our brown sugar just on the top.
Onion jam. Jam means caramelization. Caramelization means when sugar cooks down, our tip is like you're trying to make caramel. When you put the sugar in, what happens? Don't
stir it. You're going to be tempted to touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't stir the pot, like Anna Taylor-Joy did. Who are you?
Margot. My name is Margot.
I've served many Margaux. You're not a Margot. No.
What the fuck does it matter?
It matters because this menu, this guest list, this entire evening has been painstakingly planned, and you were not a part of that plan. And it's spoiling everything. In order to proceed, I have to know where to seat you. With us or with them. It's very important.
And then you'll let me live?
That you live? No. Of course not. Can't you see that? And that'd ruin the menu.
In the kitchen of Chef Slowick. Yes. And
Tad is cringing at like our mom and dad.
I know
jokes
you
over
like
here.
that. And Nicholas Holt did not stir the pot. He was a little too accommodating to Chef Slowick. This movie is so incredible. I'm going to tell you how I discovered it. I was shooting a competition television show with 32 of the best chefs in America. 16 of us peeled off because we were done shooting for the day, and they were like, we need to see the menu. Very little expectations because we didn't really see a lot of the marketing. We walked out flabbergasted. While we were watching the movie, we were that group of chefs that made the entire theater totally cringe because we couldn't stop yelling. We couldn't stop like going woohoo and couldn't stop just reacting to the movie. I came home from the shoot. I was like, Allie, we need to go see the movie.
Yeah.
I drug her to the movie, and on the drive back, we get an email from the menu team to be like, do you want to do this? And we're like,
heck yeah.
there it is, right there. Okay, so check out the pan. This is what we're talking about, caramelization. We're not scared that the sugar is cooking, it's turning into kind of candy, and it's pulling all the onion flavor with it. I love that right there. That's pretty awesome. All right, it's really hard to not give spoilers, but do you have a favorite part of the movie that stuck out to you, Allie?
Like every part, man. Every part is my favorite. It's so good. I think as being in this business with you,
Yeah.
it's so fun to watch somebody poke fun at it.
Yeah.
You know, to poke fun at the theater of cooking, and you know, I have mad respect for every chef because it's such a hard job, you know. But it's also fun to maintain a sense of humor about it, and I love how this movie maintains a sense of humor about it.
Yeah. If you are not a foodie, don't follow chefs. You will love this movie. I think for its beauty, its smart script, and how if you love satire, if you love phenomenal acting and writing, it really does it. It really pulls on the heartstrings. And if you are a foodie, from a non-chef point of view, I think you're just gonna love how beautiful the food is, and it'll make you think and you'll make you understand what us chefs go through. So I was 30 years in professional kitchen. Allie in the last 5-10 years has gone to pastry school. So no matter where you are on that kind of spectrum of diner guest chef, you're really gonna love this movie. Allie, may I pour your balsamic vinegar?
Please, by all means.
Okay. And you got fancy. You got white balsamic vinegar. Wow, that's very fancy of you. Okay.
I'm just cool like that.
So Allie's gonna stir that, let that reduce into a jam, and that's it. So we're doing crinkle cut fries. So we're just taking a russet potato, And again, I'm just measuring about a quarter to a third inch. And these are those crinkle cuts right there. And Tad, myself, and Allie, we believe in at least twice frying.
Yeah.
So you can either blanch them in water or oil, but we blanched them off one time. All right, I'm gonna pull this, let this rest. Allie, great job on onion jam right there.
Thank you, chef.
Yeah, there you go.
I love you, chef.
I love you. Oh, wait, here we go. Wait a minute. Yes, that'll make sense. Oh, you're supposed to say yes, chef.
Oui, chef.
There you go. I love you all.
I love you, chef.
No, it's I love you, chef. Get that right. I love you all.
I love you, chef.
There you go. Okay, here we go.
I feel like this movie was so fresh. Like it was it felt different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that about it. It's just a different concept. You know, after a while, you see a lot of the same storylines and the same kind of movies, and this felt just new and fresh and fun and funny.
Tad, Chef Tad, why did you love this movie? Get in here. You gotta stand right here.
Tad.
Just tell us why. As I prep our burgers, we use it, we don't use it. As up to you. Tell us why you love this movie. This is a chef that really does everything for Team Tila, by the way.
He's
So
the
if you
man.
see me cooking on any forum, he's the one who really sets it all up. Why'd you love this movie?
I love this movie for all the reasons you mentioned, but also the accuracy. Like the cooking, the terminology, like the way people treat food, I thought was really spot on.
Thanks, Tad. I love you guys.
I love you, chef.
All right, there you go. Now they're getting it. When you watch us cook, when you watch Allie and I cook on social or on restaurants or on TV shows, usually like we pre-salt the meat, you let it in the fridge, it makes a good crust. I don't do that on burgers. I'm heating this dry pan.
Why a dry pan, Jet?
Yeah, because I don't want it sopping. I want the meat to caramelize once it's hit. Let's listen. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite sounds in the world.
It is a great sound. And I'm actually spreading the meat out in the pan. And I'm actually going for my kind of how thick I want it. And then what I'm gonna do now is season. And here's another place I go off the reservation. Okay? Salt and pepper, awesome. I am partial to this barbecue seasoning. I'm not gonna directly plug them, but it's one of my favorite barbecue spots in Arkansas. Garlic powder, salt, black pepper, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of paprika. All those things, in my opinion, don't interfere with the burger experience. So here we go. And look at 1/3 is about perfect size. If you know what I mean? These are gonna be perceived as very generous burgers, okay? Oh, I can smell that fat kind of like emulsifying, caramelizing, and I don't wanna mess with it. All right, I don't want to mess with it. Oh, right?
Gives me the chills.
So good, right there. The fries are looking really good. We've double fried them. They're gonna be good to go. And in terms of condiments, I'm gonna lay them out and we could talk about them really quick. But, and it's choose your own adventure. I think the cheeseburger must have the cheese and the bread. And I am mayo and ketchup. Allie and Tad, what are you?
I like
Allie,
it all.
You're
I like
all
it all.
four.
Put it all.
You're all
Put it all
four.
on there.
Tad, what are you?
Yeah, all the way.
You're all the way. Okay, got it. All right, Allie, I think my burgers are done. I'm looking for a beautiful sear on one side. I can see the crusting starting on the pan. Oh, yes. Yes. Because they are 3rd pound, they're gonna finish really fast. So I'm going to cheese them. Another debate. Cheese, double cheese, or single cheese? Allie?
Any cheese, but it has to be melty cheese.
Okay, so I'm gonna be okay if you don't mind. I like double cheesing right
double.
here. Another thing we can do is I cooked a lot of burgers on fishing boats, and I did it on planchas, like a big flat top, and I could actually cook off my buns right here. My fries are ready to go.
Do you tent your burgers to melt the cheese?
Ooh, that's a good question,
Do you
Allie.
dome them?
The question is, do I tent my burgers? I do if I'm cooking on a really giant flat top.
But does that steam them?
It does, but it expedites your cook and it expedites your melt. So depending because we're cooking so close to the sides of the pan, I'm getting heat radiating off the sides. You can see it's already melting.
So you don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it. But if I have a giant flat top that I'm working, I absolutely will tend to. All right, so a little bit of seasoning on the second side. Boom, 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 like that.
So right on the cheese.
Yeah, you know what? You could do it
Good
on
idea.
the thing, on the cheese, up to you. But look, I've got a little bit of that burger juice that's grabbed on. And now that, let's turn off the heat and just let that cruise. Okay, so how I like to set up a burger is I kind of like to protect the bun here.
You don't want a soggy bottom.
You never want a soggy bottom, and this can actually start fights. There have been forums, Tad cruises these really smart cook forums about how to assemble a burger. I'm just gonna show you the Tila way. You do it whatever way you want. Put your comments below if you want to fight about it, that's cool. But I think mayo, if you're not using like a cheese or anything else, a fat layer is a protective layer, okay? But I'm gonna put mayo on both sides. So protection, boom, right there. All right. Now we're gonna apply the actual burger. We're gonna let that rest over that mayo a little bit. Now, and I like to take the tops of the buns and sauce them. But you want to start building, Allie? Like you want to do pickles like a that,
yeah.
and a that, and a that. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, Tad just schooled me down. Like, I gotta salt these tomatoes.
There you go. Especially modern day tomatoes. They don't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that. Duo pickle right there. All right. Well, and then you want to do a little onion jam. Yeah, and I'm actually going to take the tops and apply the rest of the ketchup and the mayo. Because I believe that when you bite down on a burger, you're gonna get that ketchup and mayo on top, and it's gonna smash around into your tongue, and it's gonna help further season the burger.
How much onion jam do you like to put on yours?
You know what? You show us what you like. I don't think.
Oh, I like to pile it on.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bad amount of onion jam, to be honest with you. But I do believe in balance. I want to taste every part of this burger. And I think that ketchup and mayo and onion jam are seasonings for the burger. I don't think they need to kind of take over everything.
I mean, I could just eat this like,
Yeah,
with
who
a spoon,
couldn't?
so.
Seriously. So I'll take the burger turner. We'll apply that to your plate. Allie, you'll make some room and do it to your plate there. Let's go. Boom. Perfect. And then, so check out this build. Is that incredible? We'll put the arugula on top.
Not too much.
You don't
Not
like too much?
For me.
Oh,
yeah.
for me, I'll smash it into this side.
It's a little too peppery for me.
Oh,
I only like a little bit.
I'll go big. And then I will apply. Well, eat that. All right,
Look at this
so,
like perfect schmear you put on here of all of these.
isn't that nice? The question is, would Chef Slowick serve this at the Hawthorne? Right? And I think he would.
But you have to watch the menu to find out.
You have to watch your menu to find out. Crinkle cut fries are on the menu today. And man, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at you. Yes. Salt everything. Salt everything.
Well, you want to salt these right after they come out of the fryer, though.
So much fun. All right, guys. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That is a Tila burger inspired by the menu out on Blu-ray right now. It's Rafe Fiennes, Anna Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, John Leguizamo, OG. We really loved this film. We really hope you love it as much as we do.
Yeah, it was so
once you
good.
watch it, ping us back. We'd like to know. Let's discuss. Anyway, on behalf of the Tila clan, Jet Tila,
Allie Tila.
we'll see you guys next time. Go and enjoy the menu.
We have to take a bite.
We have to take we have to eat. All right. Oh, no, you take a bite.
I'll take a bite.
Because I need this for photograph.
So
I need this for photograph. All right.
Legit.
All right, Allie.
So hungry
Check
after
that out.
cooking that.
Get some. Oh, look at the juice. That's so good. That's a good thing. Is that a juicy burger?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, show the camera that piece of it. Get in there, Allie. Push it out. Show them.
I don't want to drip everywhere, but
Might not.
Oh
Hey,
my god, it's so good.
all right, guys, go out and watch the menu. Allie, let's get our burgers. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you guys enjoy this movie. It's date time.
Let's do it.
With the menu. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.